just children.
His children.
His children. Give me a chance, Ma. We're next of kin. And if we can pull off this song we're going to do right now, I want people to grab it, get out there with the rats, and go on, put it on big speakers, going all over the rats.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Live from the Brewer Room
It's not funny.
at the Griffin Arts Studios, the really big old-time radio medicine show, 3 Chords and the Truth, starring Molly Griffin and her old dog Dave, the psychedelic prairie home companion. And you're all here for the premiere performance of that grand old Charlie Pride song, right?
Yep. Nope.
I never forget the first time I heard
yeah.
it. I thought Charlie was Hank Williams. You're one in a G sharp, don't you?
Yeah, that's what I forgot.
Give me a chance, will you? When you're standing alone with the mountain and the sea and the arms of the world open wide, where the truth is as plain as a falling rain, and the shore is the time and the tide. You know we're all his children, his next of kin. That's the way it began. No matter where you're going or where you've been, you're part of the family of man.
You're part of the family of man.
Yeah, when you walk down the road and the sun is on your side and a warm summer breeze o'er your face, when you don't hear a sound as you look around, everything sort of falls into place. You know we're all his children, just children. We're next of kin. Oh, that's the way it began. No matter where you're going or where you've been, you're part of the family of man. You're part of the family of man. Ooh, yeah, now stopped all that bad stuff.
Stop it.
Now you all stop what you're doing out there. You're
Stop it.
no looting. Peaceful. There. That's enough. That's all you gotta say. Just what I said. That'll do the trick.
You fixed it all, man.
Woo! Let's take a ride.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please step outside the door to your mind, because there's an old black Cadillac limo waiting just outside, and we're gonna take a ride.
55 to Bill. Limo. Got everything in there you could ever want. It's like the Xanadu Pleasure Dome Decree. We're gonna take a ride.
Take it right.
We're gonna take a ride.
Gonna take it right.
I pass the honky tonk. Right here, the honky tonk. Past the county line.
And the county line.
Through the amber waves of
Through
grain.
those waves of grain.
And past the dairy cow.
with their big brown eyes.
Out to the old county line road.
It's a country road.
The old country road.
It's gonna take you home.
And all the girlies' toes hanging out of the window. Somebody sees a great big tower. 50,000 watts. Station GHRT is there for you and me. Brought to you by Alice's Restaurant.
You can get anything
Anything
you
you
want.
want.
Down at Alice's restaurant.
Down at Alice's Restaurant. Except Alice.
Nope.
Gotta go in the station now, go to the front desk, see Betty Page.
Baby.
Gonna give you your special ayahuasca tea and send you down the stairs here to me. To the broiler room at Griffin Hart Studios for the really big old time radio medicine show, 3 Chords and the Truth. Starring Molly Griffin and her old dog Stu.
And the Reverend Dr. Joe G2 coming to you live from Station GHRT in the virtual haystack in your mind, where the show always starts in 5 minutes. And we don't spin the tunes on the turntable, we spin them on our souls. So kick back, chill out, relax. The mellow sounds of the
Spin 'em on our
DJs.
soul. Spin 'em on our arsehole. Poppy oop, pop, pop, potty oop, potty oop, pop, oop, pop. I got the poppin'. Henry, you're gonna have to get the crew in here. I got poppin' shit.
Your thing was,
pop.
your cord was just
It's
out
a
little bit.
podcast and it's poppin', Molly.
Calm yourself, old man.
I am getting pretty excited.
You know we're all his children.
You know what I'm excited
His
about?
necks.
I was working this morning on the first commandment.
Yeah. You were you?
Of the evolutionary 10 commandments. I'm not sure how many is going to be,
Mm-hmm.
but there's commandments, and the first one is, thou shalt recognize. Do you like,
I like
you
it.
like that
I
voice?
liked it. I
Okay,
liked
I'll
it.
try this voice.
It's very desperate.
Thou shalt recognize, become aware, love, cherish, honor, and obey the mighty croc within. That's the brain. Yeah.
That's your brain.
The lizard part of your brain.
Yeah.
The mighty croc within,
Mm-hmm.
who blesses you with happiness and meaning for your cooperation with his obsession
Mm-hmm.
to evolve.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Read all about it down at Griffin Hart at Patreon. That's the first commandment. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Love. I got that. That used to be the wedding thing, wasn't it?
Mm.
Love,
Honor
cherish,
and obey.
honor, and obey.
Mm-hmm. Love, honor, and obey. Love, honor, and obey.
Whatever. It will scare the shit out of you so you don't run away. And the Lord will smite
That
you
was
down.
also in the.
No matter how much I beat and thrash on
Yes.
you, you can't run away. You must love, honor, cherish, and obey.
Yeah, I think it went something like that.
Oh, I think this is an appropriate time to talk about my study of the cuckold. No, I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
I'm just starting to learn more.
Oh, okay.
By the way, when your cuck gets really old, are you a cuckold?
Cuckold. That's a good one, Dad.
La 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 la. I just found my position in the whole cuckold hierarchy, right? I'll tell you later.
Okay.
So hang in, because she's a gall darn good podcast, isn't she, Molly?
Yeah, we're gonna sing this Dwight Yoakam song now.
Heaviest
It's called
podcast-
The Distance Between You and Me.
Oh. Really?
Yep.
Well, what key do you want to sing it in,
Well,
Mom?
we did it in an A, but
Just
A
give me the
sharp.
first words and I'll
take a
double
rock,
check.
tie a rope.
Dwight E. Yoakam from Kentucky. Say it again now. I've lost myself.
Dwight Yoakam from Kentucky. Take
No.
a rock, tie a rope.
Take a rock, tie a rope, throw it down in the sea. Let it fall to the bottom. Nobody knows how deep. Stare real hard into that water. You might just perceive the distance between you and me. Yeah, change, Mom.
Yeah. You were too early. The distance between you and me.
Horse bucket. Oh, world, oh, and measure with your hand all of the miles across all of the land. Write it down and add it up. You might understand about the distance between you and me. That was me.
Yeah.
Oh, lie awake, I can hear you breathing. I love this part. Only inches from me in this bed. Not much space, but it's all that we needed to live alone now that our love was dead. Hey, that's the distance between you and me. Okay, we're gonna take her into the right gear because you keep wanting to go back to it. Climb the earth, climb the earth's tallest mountain till it reaches the sky. Take a gunfire bullet straight up out of sight. Where it stops in the heaven, oh, that ain't half as high as the distance between you and me. Oh, lie awake, I can hear you breathing. Only inches from me in this bed. Not much space, but it's all that we needed to live alone now that our love is dead. That's the distance between you and me. That's the distance between you and me. That's the distance between you and me.
I was enjoying it slow. I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
were enjoying it, but you were going back. I could. Oh, you can't feel it. I
No.
can feel it. I feel it all.
Can't feel anything.
I can feel it all. That's why I'm
did
writing
we
the command.
Did we finish the ride?
We
'Cause I
got to
don't
the station,
We had
and we had the ayahuasca tea.
Did we?
Yeah.
I
You're
don't
looping today,
I
man.
don't remember saying my part.
Oh, well, you may have dropped your part 'cause you're dropping
you
it
live from Station GHRT in the virtual haystack in your mind, where the show always starts in 5 minutes. You don't spin the tunes on the turntable, we spin them on our souls. So kick back, chill out, and relax to the mellow sounds of the singing DJs.
That's a lag. We always catch up, don't we, when we lag behind, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
I do too, but it's usually me. And tonight it's you. That's because you bought the table, Mom. You're nesting, and you bought. I'm going to talk about the reproductive cycle down here too.
Yeah,
If we can get
he
to
knows
it.
all about it.
But before that, the other thing I'm working on is natural democracy. We're going to change everything
Mm-hmm.
with natural democracy because the people that are getting money now,
Mm-hmm.
they're not natural. They're not the natural alphas.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
You can get money now in weird ways. You can get into banking and finance, and you can do weird little things that
Yeah.
got nothing to do with being alpha and being able to organize and motivate people.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
You take a look at, I bet you Charlie Munger does all the organizing and motivating.
Mhm.
Warren just does his little numbers, right?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
got
yeah.
the numbers, right?
Yeah.
So,
Jolly.
natural democracy, the people that are leading now are not the natural leaders.
Yeah.
And so when my natural democracy goes down,
Mm-hmm.
which, you know, is more like what Socrates thought was right,
Mm-hmm.
and he was right there when the whole word came out.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know, Mom, when they were doing that, that you as a parent, you guys, you two, you got a child, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could take them down and throw them on the garbage pile.
Oh my
I'll leave
God.
them there.
Good God.
Yeah,
Good God.
it's terrible. My dad would say, terrible.
When was this?
It's a terrible. Rome. In
Rome.
Rome. Oh, you know, I'm always ready for more information.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But, you know, I usually try to be discreet on who I trust
Mhm.
about saying things, and
Mhm.
those were like big historians.
No, that sounds right.
Historical
That sounds like what
guys.
They would have done, yeah.
Throw your
Sounds
kid
like a
on
Roman thing.
Jesus H. And
There's
the
a lot
other
of
thing,
slaves.
the other thing that
lot of
I
slavery.
just saw
It's
was
bad time.
watching some of was Epstein. And you know what I think he was trying to do? He was kind of trying to beat Caligula.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
And how did he, like he was in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
How the hell did he get it up and do his thing like 3 times a day? He must have been taken,
Yeah.
because he had them coming in at 3 different spots, and he had these ones recruiting these ones, and they were all bringing them in, and everybody got a couple $100.
Weird.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say a thing. Just lag it.
You know.
Okay, we got to sing another song. Okay, what is it?
children.
Kick back and chill out. The
Now we're
mellow
gonna
sound.
sing "Nick of Time" by Bonnie Raitt. That good
We
old
just
Bonnie
sang
Raitt.
that
I
song.
don't care. I want to sing it again. It's in a B though, Dad. It's in a B. Oh, whatever. We can do it there.
My little girl, she cries at night. She calls me on the phone. Sees babies everywhere she goes. She wants one of her own. She's waited long enough, she said, still he can't decide. And pretty soon she's gonna have to choose, and it tears her up inside. Oh man, she's scared. She's scared to run out of time. Oh man, she's scared. She's scared to run out of time. I see my folks, they're getting on. I watch their bodies change. I know they see the same in me. It makes us both feel strange. No matter how you tell yourself, it's what we all go through. Those lines are pretty hard to take when I stand back at you. Oh man, we're all scared. We're scared to run out of time. Oh man, we're all scared. We're scared to run out of time. When did the choices get so hard? There's so much more at stake. Life gets mighty precious when there's less of it to waste. You know there's less of it to waste. Scared to run out of time.
Scared to run out of time.
Just when I thought I'd had enough and all my tears were shed, no promise left unbroken, there were no painful words unsaid. You came along and you showed me how to leave it all behind. You opened up my heart again, and much to my surprise, I found love, baby. I found a loving naked time. Oh, I found love, darling, loving in naked time. Scared to run out of time. Less of it to waste. Less of it to waste.
In the nick of time.
Oh, I forgot to say something when we were taking the ride out.
Yeah.
You know, we go past the dairy cows.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was talking to the dude the other day. I told him to pull a limo over, and I was talking to the dude out there, and he said, you know, I had a cow, a female cow, just delivered for the first time that we know of in history.
Mm-hmm.
4 calves. all happy and peppy and bursting with love because they know the first commandment.
Mm-hmm.
They're in touch with the croc
With the croc.
in their brain.
Yeah.
And they're all happy. And you know what he named them?
What?
Eeny, meeny, miny, and moo. What do you think?
I have actually, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Shut up, I made it up. No, it's true.
It's really cute.
Yeah, it's very cute. Isn't that cute?
Yeah, it's really cute.
What about me? Am I cute? I look pretty cute when I put these on, don't I?
I wonder how long you had to
And I
think
look
of that.
over and I'm like, I look smart, right?
Yeah.
Look down on you.
Really smart.
Dominant. You know, the president
Looking
wants
very
the mayors to
smart
get
today.
dominant. He's sort of right, and they're sort of right. Everybody's right. It's just that it's hard. It takes a real leader to be really dominant, but yet kind.
Yeah.
And he can explain. The reason I'm being so dominant
Yeah.
is because it's for your own good.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, we're becoming controversial. First and
Becoming?
foremost, for telling the truth. Because let me start the conversation on all this shit that's going on. Let me. I got the truth. I got the human behavior.
Yep.
The Americana guru of human behavior. The Reverend Dr. Joey G.
Just a little self-promotion in there.
That's the first time I've ever said it, isn't it? First, for telling the truth. Second, for playing too many songs in 3 chords that are supposed to have like 5 and 7 and 9 chords.
Yeah.
And we play them all in 3. Can you imagine the guitar people that are watching us going completely out of their minds? And then
probably stop
watching
watching
people going, oh, well, I love that.
so
That's
good.
really,
I'm so good at
that's
that."
really good. And they're going, oh, Jesus, I worked for 40 years to get all these chords. All these chords down pat,
Yeah.
right? And this asshole comes along with 3 chords. And
Yeah.
the truth.
Yeah. They get it. I don't know.
Well, once they know you're telling the truth, you
I'm
get
not
away
too worried
with
about those guys.
Get away with murder. Okay, now what you got here? Send a message again. We
Yep.
just played
I
it.
don't care. I want to play it. It's in a B, Dad. Raise it up.
I'm getting in on the song pick.
Raise it up. Raise it up. It was either that or You Don't Know Me. So if you'd rather do You Don't Know Me.
Making believe that you still love me is leaving me alone and so blue.
My plans for the future will never come true, dear. Making believe. What else can I do?
I can't hold you close when you're not with me. You're somebody's love, and you'll never be mine. Making believe I'll spend a lifetime loving you and making believe. Okay, can you go right into it now? Downtown.
Oh, this is okay. Downtown tonight, saw an old friend, someone who I used to take comfort from long before I met you. I caught a spark from his eyes of forgotten desire, and with a word or touch, I could have rekindled that fire. But old flames can't hold a candle to you. sometimes at night I think of old lovers I've known. I remember how holding them helped me not feel so alone. Then I feel you beside me, and even the memories are gone. Like stars in the night, lost in the sweet light of dawn. Old flames can't hold a candle to you. No one can light up the night like you do. Flickering embers of love, I have known one or two. But old flames can't hold a candle to you. Yeah, old flames can't hold a candle to you.
I thought I'd get you out. You look like you were freaking out there.
I was not freaking out.
You weren't
were just
freaking out?
projecting onto me. I am
Oh,
fine.
I came back in and with the lead
Yeah.
the second time.
Yeah.
I'm going, oh, no, I can't hold a candle. You blew it, idiot. Okay, me, I'm talking to myself. Every time I say something bad, it's about myself,
Yeah.
just so that we know that before anybody starts screaming. Remember what that guy said the other night? He said, oh, are you Mr. Willis Nelson? I said,
He said,
Yep.
I'm sorry, but aren't you Willis Nelson?
I said, yep, it's me.
Me,
Willis.
Willis.
Willis, remember in that show of the black kids? Willis, remember the little
Wait,
black kid?
what you talking about, Willis?
Yeah, what
He
you
said,
talking about, Willis?
Willis?
That's what I, yeah.
Yeah. That's what you said.
That's what I said to him. I said, what you talking about? Willis.
I get
My
it.
uncle is Willie.
I get it.
Are you talking
I
about
get it.
Willie?
I get it.
By the way, there is something, this is the personal health part of the show
Okay.
right now.
Yeah.
Behavioral thing. There is something I have never told you that my pap told me almost every day. And no, I won't say any more than that. I'll just say that. Let's see if I can deliver that. My pap told me almost every day. And that is,
You're no good.
you're no goddamn good, just like your useless mother. I know I'm little too late on you for this, because that's what makes you a overachiever.
Me?
Yeah, because I was brought up a lot like the people that are run the states now,
Yeah.
the Russian group.
Mm-hmm.
At least, Jesus, I like to put them up. They like to put them up the side there, don't they? What do you think that means right there? At least I tried. Oh yeah, because I'm telling you now. So what I'm saying is, at least I tried. You're no goddamn good.
Too late, I already know I'm the best.
He wasn't as bad as Huckleberry Finn's dad. He was actually a very loving person, really.
That's a pretty low
It's
standard.
very
Huckleberry
weird.
Finn's
Nah, it's very weird. The world nowadays has got so politically correct, you know what I mean? Whatever.
Oh, I was feeling the blues.
Way up there?
I
Were
don't
you?
know. I don't know.
I was feeling the blues, watching the news. This fella came on TV. He said, I'm telling you, science is proof. Heartache is healed by the sea. That got me going, and without even knowing, I packed right up and drove down. Now I'm on a roll, and I swear to my soul, tonight I'm gonna paint this town. So bring me 2 pina coladas, 1 for each hand. I'm setting sail on the Captain Morgan. I ain't never gonna leave dry land. Troubles, I forgot 'em. Yeah, I buried 'em in the sand. Bring me two pina coladas and say goodbye to your good time man.
Bring me two pina coladas and say goodbye to your good time man.
Oh no, I gotta say that the wind and the waves, moon winking down at me, eases my mind by leaving behind the heartache that love often brings. I got this smile and it goes on for miles with no inclination to roam. And I gotta say, I think that I'm gonna stay, 'cause this is feeling more and more like home. Oh, bring me two pina coladas, one for each hand. I'm setting sail on the Captain Morgan. I ain't never gonna leave dry land. Troubles, I forgot 'em. Yeah, I buried 'em in the sand. Bring me two pina coladas and say goodbye to your good time. You don't have to show your joy because the song is getting.
Bring me two pina coladas.
Say goodbye to your good timing man. He's a good timing man. You know why he's a good timing man? Because he's the cuckold man. And you know what my position in the whole hierarchy is? I promised to tell everybody.
Yeah, what's that, Dad?
I'm called the bull. The bull. She brings in the bull so the cuckold can watch. The way a man's supposed to be.
Gross.
Oh, I know, but I. We gotta get some sex in the show, Ma. Sex sells. Here's some sex. I said, come along, baby, a whole lot of shaking going on. I said, come along, baby, we got the chicken in the corn. I ain't shaking, whole lot of shaking going on. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, how much is that doggy in a window? Oh, man, the one with the waggly tail. He's got a waggly tail. I said, how much is that doggy in a window? Oh, man, I do hope that doggies will say. We're gonna go walking in the sunshine. We're gonna go singing a little sunshine song. We're gonna put a smile upon your face as if there's nothing wrong. We're gonna think about a good time that you had a long time ago. Thinking about forgetting about your worries and your woes. Walking in the sunshine. Sing a little sunshine song. You go walking in the sunshine song. You go walking in the sunshine. And sing a little sunshine song. Now, will somebody get me Kim Kardashian's phone number? I got to phone her and Kanye because they're starting the Reach, Teach, and Preach. They're starting the Reach, Teach, and Preach where the black people and the Russian people that Kim comes from, one is the richest, one is the poorest. Reach, Teach, and Preach. We're going to get them to teach we're going to even out the wealth distribution. Reach, Teach, and Preach. And we'll see you in the Funny Papers. Go to Patreon if you want to read any heavy stuff about how to get happy and healthy. And keep the cards and letters coming in and have yourself a good old